So you guys, Cardi B is opening up about her relationship as she graces the cover. She looks amazing, of Rolling Stone magazine. Rolling Stone magazine. And Cardi says that it's hard to manage different relationships because of her job. She admitted that her career comes first, her kids come second, and most times she puts other things before her marriage with Offset. I do like that Cardi is being honest, because I think a lot of women have this dilemma. You know, when you have as a woman, you have so much going on, sometimes your relationship will end up in last place. But I do have to say to Cardi, you know, you put out these sexy songs like WAP, okay? And Offset is hearing all of these freaky songs like, oh, she about to give it to me, which, you know, you doing all the freaky songs, and then you get home, and the only WAP you getting, it's only the worship and praise. You ain't giving, like that's, you gotta let your husband worship and praise you. You giving out WAP, but you can't keep saying, you know, what's one of her lines? She said, I'm a certified freak 7 days of the week. Your husband is hearing these songs, so it's like you have to be intentional about making that, you know, giving stuff to your relationship. But as a working mom, it's such a delicate balance. And clap if you have children and you work. It is, because on the one hand, you want to do as much as you can to provide for your kids and give them the best life that they can get, better than what you had. But when your kids grow up, this is one thing Oprah said to me, because I was doing so much, and I said, I feel like I'm not giving enough time to Jeffrey. And Oprah said to me, she said, your kids don't want to hear, I did all of this for you. That doesn't make a difference. You got to be there. And she said, you have to learn to say no. And, you know, and I think about that. What is your assignment in life? Our first assignment, that's our kids. So, you know, Culture's not going to care about the photo shoot you did. You look beautiful. She will care about her mama going on that field trip with her, you know? So sometimes you got to go on those boring field trips. I understand, Cardi. I get it, it's hard out here for a working mom. Them field trips, my mother never went with me on a field trip, because I would go, Mom, everybody else's mom is going on a field trip, and she would go, I gotta work, Sherri. And I remember that I was so hurt that she never went on my field trips. So that's why with Jeffrey, when he was little, I would go on all those field trips. And I realized my mother never went, because them field trips was boring as hell. John, when I tell you, we would get on the subway, we went to a zoo in Brooklyn, and then, you know, all the little kids going, you Jeffrey's mommy, you Jeffrey's mommy. And I'm sitting here on this train, just like falling asleep. And they don't expect, when you go on a field trip, they don't expect you to just take care of your child. You gotta take care of 6 other kids. 6 other kids that you don't even know, having meltdowns. And we in the zoo, then all of the teachers looking at me like, because they want to skip the line. I can't get all 32 of y'all in to the line. So, oh my gosh, then the kids want to jump in with the pick. Jeffrey had a meltdown at every field trip we went on. And the teachers was like, well, that's your son. So I understood why my mother never went. But you do have to be intentional about that relationship with your man. You got to be intentional about, it's a lot.